right, guys, I just had to start that over.
Lessons of life we all can learn. He cheers us on no matter the score, and lifts us higher than we've been before. Supporting streams with an open heart. He's there for his friends from the very start. In the sky or on the racing track, you can bet Iceman's got your back. Iceman, flying through the night, spreading love with the stream so bright. With a chicken dance and a laugh so free, he's the heartbeat of this community. When the engines hum and the wheels align, he's charting a course through space and time. With every laugh, he lights the way, turning ordinary nights into brighter days. Iceman, flying through the night, spreading love with the streets so bright. With a chicken dance and a laugh so free, he's the heartbeat of this community. So here's to Iceman, our captain and friend, on these shared adventures that never end. With wings of laughter, he helps us climb. Together we soar, transcending time. Oh, whoa, hero. Whoa, hero.
So, welcome in Twitch and YouTube viewers to another running of the SunDay FunDay flight on High Performance Group's Discord, and something right here. Gotta mute that. There we go. High Performance Group's Discord and live on YouTube at Iceman333_. I did manage to get my new YouTube stream channel installed in my Restream.io this morning, .io, and we'll be doing a EVE Online stream later today, I'm hoping. Let's see, maybe have some music, I don't know. Maybe not. So, did everybody in Discord get the flight plan and are ready to fly? Is anybody in Discord ready to fly? Oh, everybody's being shy today. Okay. I can go with that. We are flying today out of Lima, Foxtrot, Lima Golf in France at La Vassoude. And we'll be flying today to Innsbruck at Lima Oscar Whiskey Iceman in Austria. Don't see that there. And we'll go like, it should be live. Why is it not showing live? Just some last minute issues today. I have a view. Crud. I had everything all set and ready to rock today, and I messed it up, I think, obviously. Oh, more trouble. It was all set already. Back to Twitch. Oops, no, the wrong one. Back to channel. There we go. And we'll be ready to go. If anybody wants to fly today, Lima Foxtrot, Lima Golf. Oh, I hear somebody's audio. Is that me? Yes. Okay. So that's the Twitch stream, and everything looks good. I think we're ready. I have everything but my third monitor working properly, or fourth monitor. I still haven't heard anything from Discord to see if everybody's on the tarmac. I don't see anybody. So we'll be flying this one blind and alone again today. I'm going to take off. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Geico.
Yeah, on the tarmac, on runway 04.
Awesome, awesome. So I'm not seeing anybody. I'm hoping you guys are. Firehawk is in 2020, and will escort anyone that is flying in 2020 with him. I'm not getting any. I'm not getting any audio in my headset. Let me see why. This is strange. I had it. It's not here anymore. Okay, so I do gotta fidget with a sound setting because nothing's coming to the stream. So it's going to be flight sim on B. Why is flight sim not giving me sound on B? Restart. Didn't help. And didn't give me anything to there. Unbelievable. That's on B. Those are both on B. Unbelievable. Now I'm getting nothing to the stream. Or my head, for that matter. Unbelievable. I don't know why this has always got to happen. And yeah, I mean, it says it's going, and it's just not getting here. I don't know why I'm not getting any sound to the stream. Oh, everything was fine. All right, we're going to kill audio. I see nothing amiss. And I don't hear Discord either. Guy Kick, are you still hearing me? Okay, I don't. Okay, I do hear you. Okay. So, I don't know why we're not getting any sound to the stream. At this point, I may have to reboot. This is crazy. Crazy. All right, so why are we still not getting any sound? Everything is set. Oh. What? No. Sim is on B. Browser's on A. I had everything all set too. I sure did. I don't know what to do except to reboot, and everything's set up. Unreal. I just don't know. It's all right. All I can do is reboot, guys. I don't have a clue. Everything reads right. It's showing right. Only thing I can do is reboot. I'll be back. Get out of the sim. And we'll be back, YouTube and Twitch viewers. Sorry. 6 in stream. We're not leaving stream, we're just leaving camera and taking a quick break here. Try to reboot the computer and bring the sound back in. I'm hearing you in Discord, so it's not the streaming computer that's the problem. Alright, and rebooting now. I'll be right back. Like I said, we'll still be on stream.
Disconnected.
You don't suppose it could be that I'm trying to do big things with little computers? Oh, great. Unreal. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do here, guys. Having issues. Okay, WTM is set. Okay, I have sound. And it's going to stream. Good deal. Okay, so that fixed that. It shouldn't be but a few more moments. Loading the sim. What did it come up over there for? My goodies aren't working. Not working. So we're not going to have those musical goodies, because I'm not going to try to fix it now. Just close the stupid thing. Yep. You know why it's giving me crap like that? Voice mod is not working. But we got sound. I don't think anybody's in. It's loading slow. Oh, this is terrible. Nothing new in the ice bucket, though. I can't even play my song. Maybe I got a voice mod up here that'll work. No. So Kestrel and Mojo in the stream. Appreciate your support in Twitch. And Wadsworth 6X. Welcome in, Wadsworth 6X. The church I belonged to hails out of Wadsworth, Ohio. So that name always draws an eye. Welcome back, Wadsworth, Mojo, and Kestrel. We'll get started here in just a few moments. I did have to reboot. Didn't have any sound coming to the stream, so we've undertaken a reboot. We'll get started here in just a few minutes. Have you been well there, Firehawk? Did you have a good...
Yeah, everything was good until right up we got sick again.
Oh. What'd you get sick again with?
Flu, cold, COVID.
Ooh.
Insert your favorite here.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, the doctors sure don't.
My sister-in-law is a manager at an elementary school, and it seems like every time we get around her around the holidays, we get some kind of crud.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I say fortunately, but I will. Fortunately, I don't have any children close in my life, so I don't have those immunity issues, immunization issues.
Yeah, last year we pretty much threw away the whole month of January. That was pretty brutal. At least our neighborhoods aren't burning down.
Right. Okay, coming back in. Free flight. LSGS. Oops, that wasn't right. LFLG. Leversud Grenoble. Coming back in. Maybe I'll be able to see somebody. I couldn't see anybody. They were seeing me. Oh, no access to the Iceman Flying High song or the intro 1812 Virtuoso or whatever they call it. All of my voice mods down today, so won't be playing a bunch of entry songs and goodies since we screwed up the entry anyway. Actually, I think it was on the first entry. But welcome in Twitch and YouTube viewers. Welcome back. Getting loaded in to the airport, hopefully here momentarily. And we have arrived. Oh, it's dark. It's real dark. Do I have... Ready to fly. And audio back down to a reasonable.
Fuel 1 low.
Grabbing fuel. Fuel loaded.
Fuel 1 low. Fuel 1
And
low. Fuel 1 low. Fuel 1
time reloaded. Weather reloaded. Oops. All right then. Let's see. Did I get little nav map loaded? Yes. Good deal. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I still don't see anybody on the tarmac. Nobody. Unreal. But we sure see the airport, and we'll get started. So, everybody, let's go. Booyaka. Yeah, man. Run, teens. Go, go, go already. I see nobody. Well, why am I nosediving? I'm going back down. Unbelievable. Even my autopilot's not working. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's not flying right. Following the highway, coming up on Les Chalas. Gear up. I see nobody. Coming out of Lima Foxtrot, Lima Golf. In français. I don't know why I'm not seeing anybody in my sim. The good news today, the one thing that did work that has saved my EVE Online streams and my iRacing streams, we do have a new YouTube channel at ICEman-333 on YouTube. And we'll be streaming EVE Online and maybe some iRacing later today. On Iceman-333 on YouTube. So if anybody wants to tune in and see what EVE Online, the most complicated MMO on the PC. And we live in a wormhole, so we'll have some wormhole protecting to do later.
What's MMP?
MMO?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. MMO. I think it's multiplayer. I don't even know what its MMO means, but it's basically multiplayer online gaming. Much like Flight Sim, we fly in outer space, but we fly with people from all over the world. But if you're not familiar with EVE Online, it's a space economic craziness. I mean, it's you can get scammed by somebody talking you into joining their corporation, and all of a sudden you didn't read the fine print, and they tax you your entire wealth from day one, and they take everything you owned when you joined the corp. All kinds of scams and people killing each other, and so it's just a madhouse. I live in a wormhole where nobody bothers me. Of course, we have great security risks in the wormhole. Still nobody on screen but me. Just don't get why. I guess I'm gonna have to call Microsoft. That's always the highlight of my day. I should say it takes all of my day. And Microsoft doesn't love me anymore, so they don't like to talk to me. Still nobody but me on screen. But we are flying around the French Alps into Austria today. I see 5 online. Can't see who. But there's 5 online. Oh, I guess I could bring up a chat module in case somebody says something to me in chat. iRacing's very own Race Lab provides our on-stream chat overlay and works with pretty much any game, oddly enough. Just kill some of these extra overlays. And don't sink. Don't sink. Don't crash! Helicopter parts. Okay, so now we can go back to what we're doing here. I think. What was I doing here? Oh. Overlays. So, okay, I got my overlays up so I can see chat when they speak to me. We are going to have to oh good, controls are starting to work. No, they're not.
ICE333 Charlie India uniform 781 Tree Chambly approach. Squawk 1557. ICE333 Charlie India uniform 781 Tree radar contact 5 miles north of Lima Foxtrot Hotel 7 Sierra 2,100 feet. QNH 101 Tree.
Uh-oh. 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 Restream has decided to quit. So I don't know what's working and what's not. Good job. Restream. As I just boasted about getting my third account back up. Okay, well, it says it's working. We're hoping. It says it's still working. Yay! Well, morning coffee is getting the best of me. I shall return right away. And I am back.
ICE333.
I put a lot of heliports in here because they were en route and kind of kept the flight flying. Akela, appreciate that Prime subscription. And you've been subscribed for 15 months. Appreciate that. Over a year. Thank you so much for your subscription. They really help the stream and my financial inabilities quite a bit. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. I think it was Firehawk said that Grantler is flying with us. Unfortunately, I don't see anybody. And we're going to make a hard right here. I'm going up the right side of this hill. Probably not. Crud. No, you didn't do that, Ice. Crap. Oh, I'm way off. What else is new? Oh, no. No. Yeah, I got way off. Oh, but look, I found the swimming hole. If you wanted to swim in the freezing water. Seem to have gotten a little bit off that beaten path. I missed my turn at waypoint 1. Still nobody. Okay. Well, did I do it again? Already? No. I wish I knew why we weren't seeing each other. Big old farmhouse or something off to the left. Power lines. Terrain, pull up.
Iceman 333 Charlie India uniform 781 Tree Marseille Center QNH 10 Tree radar contact continue.
So this is a new Alps flight that I haven't done before, so I did get a little bit off path there a few minutes ago. Hoping I can follow that magenta again. 12635. Good day.
ICE333, Charlie India uniform, 781 Tree, Switzerland Center, QNH 101 Tree radar contact. Continue.
Lima Sierra Golf Sierra at Sion. We'll take a short break here at Lima Sierra Golf Sierra. Flying the French and Austrian Alps today. Coming into Sion at Lima Sierra Golf Sierra. We'll take 5 here. And I'm probably 2 miles out. And maybe more like 5. 7 miles out. ICE333 have runway in sight on final. There we go. Lined up on runway. Was lined up on runway. Slowing way down. Activating the GTC. Gear down. I'm off the runway entry. Look like some barracks over there. Wind direction must be playing with me here. Okay. Oh, oh, come on now. I missed it.
Check power.
Okay, we'll take 5 here, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Hope to stick around. And this will...
Traffic.
My bad, stream. I put it on starting soon instead of be right back. Apologize for that. We'll get back here in just a few moments. Well, that's not right. Grab your parachutes. Welcome in. Welcome back. Appreciate your support. Good day to you. Grab your parachutes. We are currently at Scion, S-I-O-N, and the ICAO would be LSGS, I believe. Are y'all ready? Firehawk, did you make it back?
Heading up the valley now.
All right, we'll get her going. Welcome back, Twitch and YouTube viewers. Again, this is the SunDay FunDay Flight on Hype Performance Group's Discord, on Twitch at Iceman333_ and on YouTube at Iceman333. I'm sorry, Iceman-333 is the new YouTube, and Iceman333_ is where we're streaming today on YouTube. Let me get started again. Welcome in, Rega 2. Welcome into the Ice Bucket, where you have a license to chill. See ya.
Iceman 333, Charlie India uniform, 781 tree radar, contact 1 miles southwest of Sound 2,800 feet, QNH 101 tree.
I think why'd my little nav map go upside down? What happened here? Am I going the right way? No. I hate it when the magenta line doesn't switch over. We'll sure get back on it. And headed the right way up the valley. Okay then. As we pass back over Scion, just does not work. And I think we take the short path at this and make a hard right before the valley goes straight ahead. Or maybe not.
ICE333 Charlie
Lima Sierra Papa uniform is the next airport we'll be coming up to. As I said, I'd marked a bunch of the helipads in the AutoGen pack just to keep us in the valley and pointed the right directions. Still don't see anybody in flight. Riding along an automobile, baby beside me, I'm at the wheel. Just cruising and playing the radio. No particular place to go. Oops. Do it again. Just following them rivers and roadways on the SunDay FunDay flight. Live comms and Hype Performance Group's Discord. Creators and developers of the H135 Airbus, H145, and the H160, as well as the 225 that is native to the deluxe version, aviators version of the new 2024. And big shout out to Steve and all of the developing crew at High Performance Group. As we pass over Reron. And why don't I see that on my little nav map? Ah, I do see that. Next airport is Lima Oscar Iceman, November. And making a hard left here. I think we got to go up and over something here. Oh. Couple of them four-wheelers looked like they was going to fly off the edge of the hill there. I was sure we was going to have a rescue. as we approach Lima Sierra Papa uniform. Oh no. As we fly over Munster Airport. And I believe we're in Austria. En route to Innsbruck at Lima Oscar Whiskey Iceman.
Not quite Austria yet, still in Switzerland.
Are we in Switzerland still? Okay, cool. Passing over a closed airport. And, that would be Lima Sierra Mike Charlie closed. Does look like we're going to have to go up over this hill. We might be able to skirt around this edge here. Yeah, I'm going to go up over.
We don't actually slip into Austria until after the waypoint Lima Sierra 230.
All right.
Or whatever that is. Yeah. How will they pronounce that? It's Österreich.
I always get a kick out of this one on the left up here called Hold My Beer.
I want to hear the backstory behind that.
All right. Okay, looks like 22 miles to this next helipad. I don't know why I can't get that voice mod to play my songs today. Still nobody in the skies flying with the Iceman. All those invisible aircraft. I think after the fight today, I'm going to go ahead and have a bite of lunch, and then we'll stream EVE Online on Iceman-333 on YouTube and on Twitch at Iceman333 _. Hope you'll tune in for that. It is dubbed the most difficult, most involved, or something. I don't know, but it's extremely complicated, as you would expect a space simulation to be. We'll resume in EVE Online, we'll resume our mining career and see what we can go find to scoop up, whether it be gas or ore or ice. As you can imagine, I like mining ice. Big old helipad on top of that regional hospital through Selva and Hans. Oh. Yeah, self-promotions. I used to post all of my flight information in there. I guess I could start doing that again. If you think it helps, I'll make that a effort next week. Haven't been doing that since we've been back, and I suppose that could be part of it.
What up, people?
Hello, Ambush. Welcome into the Ice Bucket, where you have a license to chill.
Like that.
We do stream this flight on SunDay FunDay on YouTube and Twitch. You're welcome.
Yeah, I will. Are you on VATSIM?
I'm not on VATSIM, no. I fly a very lackadaisical flight. I don't do a lot of navigation, so I put the flight plan together in between valleys and, in between mountains and valleys, and run rivers and roadways, and you're welcome to fly anything you want. We've got guys fly jet planes and airliners and helicopters and just about anything. If you look up in the events on High Performance Group here, you'll find the link to the flight sim calendar, and all of our flight plans get posted on there. Currently coming up on Lima Oscar Iceman November. Looks like currently passing over that was that helipad, okay. Lima Sierra 294, if you have it. Oh, and I'm about to go the wrong way again, making a hard right to follow the flight path here.
Now, I do have a flight scheduled for my first to Carolina. I gotta get the first. I will pop back in here and see what you guys are doing. I see that there was trouble come on this channel.
Well, we do these each and every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard. It's about a 3, sometimes 4-hour flight, depending on how many difficulties I have getting the stream up and running.
I hear ya. Are you on 24 or 2020 still?
I'm flying on 24. Firehawk's on 2020, so we do have somebody to escort you if you're on 2020. He flies with us quite frequently. Been out for a couple of weeks for family affairs, but
I myself just switched back to 2020, and honestly, I was losing the enthusiasm of simming because of 2024, because of all the bugs, and I do 3/4 of the flight, and come turn left on the final, establish on the ILS, and next thing you know, my autopilot's stuck on.
yeah.
Or I'm locked into like 3,000 and I can't descend. Or,
I-
you know what I mean? Like stupid stuff.
I fully agree. Unfortunately, my Flight Sim 2020 doesn't work anymore, and
Oh man, so yeah, it gives you no choice.
I had to revert to Flight Sim 2024. Thankfully, Steve at High Performance Group, because I'm very poor, generously provided me with my copy of 24, so I was able to get back after 5 months of being out of the SunDay FunDay flights. I was able to get back in and fly again, so we're very thankful to High Performance Group. I had not planned on making the switch because I couldn't, some people say, well, I can't afford it. I just simply don't have the money to invest.
I don't have any extra either, man. So I feel you.
It is quite difficult. I was homeless for 20 years, so I lived in a tent most of my adulthood and never saved for my retirement. Here I am.
Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know you, but I'm proud of you. To say the least. I know a lot of people that struggle and don't ever come out of it.
Well, I don't know if I'll ever come out of it. I'm in public housing. I don't get food stamps, but that's probably my own decision. When I first moved here, they gave me $15 in food stamps, and you can't even keep up with that on a plastic card. Don't know whether you spent that big. Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I get to the grocery store, and I'm not sure if I spent that whole whopping $15 last month or not. So I leave my card at home, and I wish I had it, all that. So I told them they can keep their $15 a month.
Yeah, I hear you. I work full time and I pay. It's come to a point where I pay to work now. You pay to live, you pay bills and whatnot. Well, now I pay to work because tolls just went up and the gas prices are ridiculous. I'm driving 60 miles one way.
And I saw somebody posted it well the other day. We go to work to pay for a residency, whether it be a new home or an apartment. All of us go to work each day to pay for a residency that we're only there 10, 12 hours a day. So half of our lives are spent to pay for an existence
7 of which are asleep.
that we don't use, and 7 of which are spent sleeping, albeit a warm and dry environment. We literally work to put a roof over our things.
They cost. I don't know why my hot button just stopped working. Carry on. I said, and then they can come back and say when they take tax. A little bit here and a little bit there. I mean, granted, where I'm at, the only thing that's not taxed is food, but it's not taxed.
Yeah, they tax us coming and going. You get it.
Right.
Yeah. If they don't get it in your income tax, they get it in your sales tax. I am at IceMan333_ on Twitch and YouTube. I have a Iceman-333 on YouTube, but we stream EVE Online on that site. We flew a 72,000 mile, 2.5 year flight world tour in a helicopter, and streamed it all to Twitch and this YouTube, the Iceman333_ YouTube. And when I started EVE Online, I created a new YouTube for it. Really hadn't come off the ground at Iceman-333. So Those are the 3 existing YouTubes.
Do you have a full sim, or is that a green screen?
Not sure what you're.
I'm
Look.
referencing your stream.
Okay, which camera?
Face cam.
Okay, the top.
Definitely a green screen. I can see your chair now. I'm
Yeah, top right is the desk cam, and then the bottom right is my cockpit cam. Yeah, it's. I never call myself a streamer because I can't meet the bar that real streamers do. We were an hour almost, 30 minutes or so getting started late today because had to reboot, and I just.
Let me tell you, you got 2 things going for it. You got a stream that's not glitching, no drop frame, and your FPS seems pretty solid. So it's a good baseline. Typically, you got. I mean, my PC, if I tried to play the sim and stream, would be all over the place.
Well, I have a streaming computer and a little i5 that sits next to me over here that you can't see on camera, but I think you can see the monitor. Maybe not.
Split load, so it's not.
Yeah. Flight Sim doesn't work well doesn't play well with Discord, and Discord doesn't play well with anything, so
Anything.
yeah. So I did put the Discord and streaming capability over on a second box, but thank you for the compliment, though. I spent several streams and still have trouble getting it working the way that I like it. Sometimes it's just doesn't work well. So I don't gather a whole lot of big name streamers or raids or anything, so we appreciate the follows and stuff.
Yeah, man, I hear ya. I pop on here quick as well, bunch, but I don't.
ICE333 Charlie India uniform, 781 tree contact,
the landing and stuff.
And that's really why I started streaming in the first place, was that world tour, and I just wanted to document it and be able to prove that, we made all those flights in a helicopter.
Yeah, as a sim hobby person, you know what I mean. Not a lot of people do it, and
Not in a helicopter.
yeah.
There's world tour streams on Flight Sim all the time, but not too many of them invest 2 or 3 years to do it. We had upwards anywhere from 16 to 4. I think our biggest flight was like 38 or 48 pilots flying with us, but we had quite a crowd on the world tour. And then I had some problems with my computer, never got the sim running again, and took about 4.5, 5 months solid off stream. So, if you don't present a reliable he's streaming tomorrow, I'm going to make plans for it type stream, they don't make plans, they don't show up, and the stream inevitably failed because of it. But, we still do it because we love to fly. We love all modes of transportation. I do iRacing and American Truck Sim, and now we're doing EVE Online Space Commerce.
I find my passion in the sim, like the airlines, virtual airlines and whatnot, because personally I was going to school, but I never got the opportunity financially to do that, so I work a living, and I sim on weekends.
I can fully relate to that. I got my love for flight at 16 years old, and the financial burden was on my parents to send me through Air Force Academy Military School. Had my pilot's license when I was 16, got a great desire to be in the air, and really haven't been in the cockpit since 1979. Yes, I'm old.
Yeah, I am only 25, sir. So yeah, you got some years on there. Doesn't make a difference. Yeah.
And that's it. You know, everybody in the flight sim community, I've been flight simming since 1987, and it's always been a very close knit, compassionate, helpful, community that if you had something going wrong with your sim, we all helped each other figure it out and fix it, and if you had a favorite airport that nobody's developed, somebody would make that airport for you,
Yeah, and that's another thing too. 2020 is such a broad coverage of just its base game so reliable that the community can come together and actually develop pods that are very advanced.
And I think we'll have that again with 24. Um,
It's just the streaming. They do the streaming of a lot of data pretty good now. So like you have to, if you say you want to do career mode, they got all these missions now, but there's so many bugs within it where you're locked into, say, a Cessna, and meanwhile you spent all this time and money grinding in that one plane just to get your certifications, but you can't even use the other planes for those certifications because it's broken, because it's broken. Literally, it still locks you into the Cessna. So that's what was making me so angry. Is like every time I get on, I had that fire to just, I wanted to go do a hoist mission.
you want to progress, yeah.
Yeah, and I would go pay 15,000 credits, which on average is maybe like what 900 to maybe 5,000 credits per mission, and then you buy it and I can't even use it. So
Yeah, I don't really. I think they overplayed their hand with 24 as far as the career, and yeah, they released way too early. Uh, I still have to go ahead, Firehawk.
Well, I was just going to say, I consider the career mode is actually kind of a hostage situation. It really pisses me off that all of their trailers for a year or so, they showcased all this amazing stuff, got everybody all amped up, and then to lock that all up into career mode, it just, that's not what I want to do. I want to be able just to use the stuff and let developers, develop missions and stuff. Lock all that up in career mode. That's not what you were selling a year ago.
no, that's not what I bought. I mean, I bought the 199 version. It's like the middle version, not the aviator pack. But and I haven't even made it to twin engine flight in the career mode yet because I can't afford it. Because I can't, like I said, I'm doing these Cessna missions where I can't go over 100 and I think 100 knots, 115 knots in a Cessna is like your typical cruising speed. So it's like I can't do anything, and I even just the loading screen teases you when you turn it on.
Yeah.
All the stuff you can't do.
You can't do right.
And I don't know what they're going to allow on the third party stuff to be able to support any of that, but to have an airplane say, somebody says, hey, I want to do this and I want to be able to hook a bucket to it and go fight fire. Well, how are you going to do that? It's all locked up in career mode, and it just makes me so angry that every time I get that little itch to look at 24, then I look at somebody else's video, I look at the scenery. It's like, I'm not seeing that I'm not seeing that advantage.
And that's me.
This-
Yeah, that's me with the graphics. You know, I I think if the one selling point would have been it for me would be the extremely high detailed graphics, and my computer just won't run it. You know, at ultra, won't even run it all at high end, and get a decent frame rate.
If you're looking to use certain aircrafts as well, you need a high in your settings. Your displays won't load anything but a black or white screen unless you're using a high texture setting, which was a crazy bug in the newest update because one day I fly the A300 series Airbuses. I have the Wing EFIS and like control unit, and then the quadrant and the whole nine. But everything stopped working, and I was like, "What? Why? I was just on it." You know what I mean? And then that's part of that the streaming system that they use to update everything. You can't mod the game if you wanted to like I used Cheat Engine, I believe was the app in certain games to like up my values so I could just buy everything, and I can't even do that with that game to bypass say the career mode like you were saying and all that stuff. It's very poorly put together, but graphics are great.
They're
I'm
not.
really confused what their marketing targets are, what their marketing strategy is. I mean, did they want to start swapping this over and do Xbox stuff?
That's what it seems. It seems like a more common way.
Gamify it? Were they looking at increasing their revenue stream? I mean, with the shareholders banging on their door saying, "Hey, your flight simulator, you're giving it away, and we need to make more money out of it." I don't know what their motivation is, but it ain't working for me, and I can.
I would have been more proud of if they took 2020's simulation and updated the physics and textures like the trees and all that stuff, like, and then kept the same. You know what I mean? Like, I would have been so much more happy with the product if they didn't reinvent the whole thing.
I think the
It's like somebody
biggest mistake with the reinvention is those menus.
Yeah.
I think, like somebody said, you can have the most perfect water, but if you don't have a glass to hold it in, it just flows away.
It's like smart water. Is really smart. Make it smart. Nope, but everyone will buy it.
Sucker born every day.
Well, it was interesting to watch the forums. Oh, August, September, October, as it was approaching release time, and I mean, people were giddy. People were,
Yeah.
outside themselves. It was really amazing, and there were some of us that kept telling people, "Man, you got to manage your expectations." Huge major rollout, and those of us who've been around the block a few times can tell you this isn't going to go well. I mean, we know this isn't going to go
The
well.
way that it kind of got hyped up and stuff.
Yeah.
I was one of them. I stayed up till release. Stayed up till midnight on release day, and then found out that it wasn't midnight.
Yeah.
It was actually
8 a.m. Yeah. And then
So I
everybody
stayed up
was
all
going to be
night,
there.
and then everyone did it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then everybody's going to be on it.
And then of course, what what makes me chuckle, and it's sad, is that the first day everybody's trying to get into it. The servers are crashing, and Asobo's like, "Oh, we were taken by surprise by the huge unexpected excitement over it, and so many people trying to get in." And it's like, really? You weren't even watching your own hype? Come on.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah. And I, obviously when you look at the corporate world, that somebody was pushing them. They had picked the date. This is when it was going to release. And
Oh,
my
yeah.
God,
Well, you also have, yeah, you got the Game Pass too. That probably wasn't accounted for. How many people? How many? I can only imagine how many people have the Game Pass, which no one probably took into account for the number of people that were going to try the game, just to try it because it's new to the Game Pass. My Nvidia app, like anybody who has an Nvidia-based graphics card, you know what I mean? I mean, I got an update, a graphics driver update for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, da 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 da, all the games that released that week. You know what I mean? So like, it was pushed from every single angle onto literally anybody who has a computer or an Xbox with the Game Pass.
Well, I'm a little upset that the DLSS installed and comes with the sim. They updated, DLSS updated, and didn't tell anybody. You got to find out this on a YouTube video and then follow their directions and hope.
Yeah,
Now-
you don't have the game to do it automatically, is that what you're saying?
No, the game doesn't update to the new DLSS.
Oh yeah, I just knew naturally that I had to open my graphics application.
Yeah.
Like a firmware update.
I mean, that's the deciding factor of all this graphic enhancement on 24 is the DLSS was, experiment.
And, their new ray tracing stuff or whatever it's called, Raymar or whatever.
RTX, yeah.
Yeah, my stuff doesn't. I have a 1080, so it doesn't support that.
Oh. Would you be able to fit a 2080 in it? I think it's a 2080, pretty sure. I've got a 2080 in there that I replaced with this 3070 some time ago. I just keep for a backup if this goes out on me or something. But I'm not using it.
Did I see earlier this last week? Was it NVIDIA? It might have come from them. Anyway, somebody introduced or was talking about the new 5000 series now.
Oh yeah.
Same
Yep.
thing?
Yep.
The
Yep.
5000 series?
Sure is.
And they were talking about how and maybe it's an introduction price, but some of the new, I don't know, like the 5080s or 5040s, whatever the hot card is actually cheaper than some of the 4000 series.
Wow.
Still.
Yeah. Well, they got to get, keep the price down to compete with the newly released 40 the 40 series. It hadn't been that long.
No. Well, it'll be an interesting year with Flight Sim 24 and how they're going to go. And I think I have a little bit of confirmation bias going on because we tend to, like in Discord and some of the forums and stuff, we tend to sort of focus and hear people that are having problems. So
Right.
from our perspective, we're hearing all the squeaky wheels, and so from our perspective, it's like, man, this thing's really messed up. What I don't know is what are the total numbers? I mean, like, what is a Sobo hearing? Are they hearing that 85% of the people are absolutely thrilled and love it, and we're just not getting that kind of feedback because we're not listening to that? I don't know, but you have to keep an open mind that that's a possibility, and a Sobo may be sitting back. That doesn't happen right now. There's only a few of us that are going, whack.
I don't know what they're complaining about. What a great job we did.
Well, and you know, as a tiny example, look at on the hype Discord. You know, when you talk about people either on the 160, 145 that have moved those over to Flight Sim 24 and the 225, but the ones that you know the 145 and the 160 that they moved over, you'll have one person come along and go, man, this is rubbish. It doesn't work. This is complete nonsense. You know, I'm going to jump off a building because my life is in ruins because this doesn't fly. And then the next person will come along and go, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Mine works perfectly.
Yeah. And it's been that way since launch too. I mean, you know, some guys had a seamless, absolutely perfect installation, and other guys, of course, I don't know any of them that had the perfect installation, but so I hear.
And you know, Brad, like we've talked about this before, Flight Sim 24 isn't just the Sobel thing. Flight Sim 24 is everything from my mouse and keyboard through my internet provider, through the wires, through, you know, it is the entire system and everything that's inside my computer. That is Flight Sim 24. So it's my graphics card, my settings, and how I deal with my monitors. And I might have something completely screwed up and quote unquote Flight Sim 24 is complete rubbish. Somebody else hasn't gone through, they've got it all set up perfectly. And their Windows runs perfectly, and their internet is perfect. And it's like, oh yeah, this is great stuff. And so, you know, Flight Sim 24 is the entire package from keyboard to server and back.
Right. Well, that's been my only problem. I didn't have a big deal with the launch because, like you say, you know, anybody that's been doing this as long as we have, you know, knows that launch day is going to be a nightmare, or can be at the very least. And my biggest problem, like I said, is I'm not getting any better graphics response in 24 than I ever did in 2020. In fact, if I lower it down, you know, to a acceptable 60 or 80 frames per second, I've got literally FSX graphics. I mean, just even running the way that I am now, you know, the mountains look quite 2000. There's no grandiose graphics difference. We are a little less than 10 miles out from Innsbruck, our final airport for the day. Do want to thank everybody for joining. You know, again, I say, and it is the absolute truth. I make the flight plans, but you guys make the plans happen. Without you, I'm flying alone. Nobody to talk to and nobody to see. At least with somebody to talk to, we have a little better stream. I appreciate everybody that joins. Firehawk, you're a special breed to continue in 2020 joining us. Hopefully they'll get 24 under control and maybe even have visual compatibilities with 2020. That would be my biggest hope, is those such as myself that couldn't afford to upgrade would be able to fly with the 24 in 20. And that would be the way I'd like to see it happen. But it didn't, probably won't. Too much competition for their dollar.
I'm pretty sure by 2028 they're going to pretty much support 2020 and basically close it out.
I imagine by 28 they'll probably be ready to build another one. They haven't made any broad statements like, oh, this is a 10-year project, be patient with 24. They just kind of holding their tongues. I'm still looking to get the full benefit out of my 10-year package I paid over $100 for in 20. They won't even answer my phone calls anymore on it.
They have a file on you.
They definitely have a file on me. My phone number comes up all red when it comes in their caller ID. Oh, him.
Little rotating red light on top of the
Where do I remember that name? Somebody in orientation told me to look out. As we approach 4 miles out from Innsbruck, slowing way down. Slow way down some more. So what's the cutoff for GTC now? Is it 40? I forget if it's...
I thought it was still 30.
Is it 30? Gear down on approach. Just moseying in about 40 knots. Down to 30, we'll hook up the GTC. And we are back at one of my favorite airports, one of the first airports I encountered in 2020, Innsbruck.
And if you've ever been here in real life, it's one of those places you'd like to come back to.
I bet it's just beautiful coming in and out of this airport.
It is. Innsbruck itself is just kind of an industrial town. It's nothing particularly special. Old Town is very cute, but the rest of it's just another big town in the valley. But everything around it is quintessential Alps. It is so pretty. Everything east of here, down along the river in INN, is real heavily into like gravel pits, gravel processing. So there's a lot of gravel and cement plants, things like that on out east if you work your way towards Vienna.
You know, I don't think I've ever even looked. Is that the name of that little creek down there, the River Inn?
Yes.
Ah, huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Much
That's
as
where the name down comes.
as long as I've been flying in here, and I didn't know that.
And I believe the brook of Innsbruck, if you will. I'd have to go back and double check, but I believe it has to do with the bridge, because I think this was one of the major places where you could get across the river in.
Uh-huh.
better farmland all these years ago. So I don't think it's like, you know, the brook in. I think it's the bridge over the river.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And all
vortex.
these little villages up on the plateau south of town here, get up on the flats up there, all the little villages and stuff. It's in the summertime, it's just lush, green, flowers, you know, it's so pretty.
I'll bet. I would imagine it's quite breathtaking year round, really. All right, we have arrived. I want to thank again everybody that joins us. Firehawk, appreciate your support. Akela, thank you for the subscription. Tom, Ambush, welcome into the Ice Bucket. I hope you'll come back and join us again. We do fly these each and every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And I'm Iceman333 _ at Twitch and YouTube. -333, that's Iceman -333 at YouTube for my other YouTube channel. And we appreciate, again, everybody joining us. Hope you join us again next week. SunDay, FunDay at 12 noon Eastern Standard.
See ya.
Thanks, Firehawk.
Thanks a lot.
Talk to you later.